Thank you. Good morning, Ahiah. We're going to begin our meditation. Just kind of find your quiet space, sit down, enjoy the space that we're in. We're going to start the meditation right now. So make yourself comfortable in your seat. If you're on your way in the car, pay attention to the traffic, because it's not a Waymo, it's your car, so you have to drive. But even if you're driving, you can meditate. And as the music you hear opens up the channels of transmission of the energy that we call spirit, as you just relax, feet on the floor, and allow the music to just kind of be there. And you'll notice your breath as you breathe in, filling your body cavity, holding it there, and then breathing out slowly. Just notice your breath. And just breathe like that naturally, allowing your breath just to be noticed by you as your muscle memory, which was there from the beginning of your experience in this plane. Your muscle memory takes over. You don't have to do anything. Just notice, be the witness to the breath. Allow the tones that you hear to join the breath as you breathe. Breathing through the nose allows you to have the sense of smell as you breathe. Your ears allow the breath to bring you the sound, the vibrations. And as you begin to relax in this breath, just breathe, notice. Like you're on a little journey where everything is the colors that you see with your eyes closed. All the reflections that you see as biopixels, the reflections of your life. Just as the breath that you breathe. This was always present from the moment you became conscious of this plane. That was the beginning of your journey, that time you had your first breath. You lived 300 lifetimes before this moment. Lifetimes your soul remembers. As you opened your eyes for the first time, you felt all the emotions, all the tears came out of your eyes, laughter came out of your mouth. And your eyes opened wide, and this presence was there, reaching out to receive you. And you felt the warm embrace of your mom. And you've started breathing after some sputters as you enter this new plane of existence, filled with sensate, emotional feelings. Just like now, you're just noticing your breath. And in this state of consciousness, you feel your entire being expanding as you breathe in. And as we are aware of this, we can do the prayer of compassion. The ancient Buddhist prayer taught to me by Khenchen Gyaltsen, the abbot of the Drikung order. It is the prayer of compassion, and we just repeat it over and over like this with me. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 like the breath that circles around and around as you breathe in and out and recite this prayer of compassion. We breathe in the suffering, all the ills, the disease. We breathe it in, and we breathe out compassion, love. And we feel this so strongly. You might feel chills in your body. In this state, it is a perfect state of health, of wealth, of prosperity, of love, of joy, kindness. For we extend by that prayer, that compassion and love to all sentient beings, no matter where they show up, no matter who they are. For we know this life, this spirit, this love is all there is. Thank you. Namaste. Please sit back and get ready for this amazing celebration service. I've been Chris Glick. Thank you.
Good morning, good morning. My name is Frederick Southern, one of the practitioners here. Welcome to Ahiah Center for Spiritual Living. Before we get started on our Lighting the Flames of Faith, there's a car parked, it's a white car, 8BOL, that's kind of cock-sided or whatever. So if this is your car, a white car, could you move it and park it properly, please? Might be a Volvo or something. That's yours? Yeah. Okay. That was easy. Good morning once again. Lighting the Flames of Faith. It's a call to service. We perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all people, all faiths, and all sentient beings come from the one and great universal presence. And that is which we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor right here, right now, today. As Lake lights the first candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the second candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous people, the way of primal spirituality. As we light the third candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. As we light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. As we light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. As we light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of submission to the will of God as the highest calling. We light the 8th candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the 9th candle for all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual laws. We light the 10th candle for those who are yet unaware of spirit in their lives, and for the space we're holding for them right here at this center. And as Lake lights the healing candle, put someone's name in the light silently, like Jackie Owens, Milton, and thank you. The names of anyone you wish to have experienced the healing flames of God's eternal love. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you once again, and welcome to Ahiah Center for Spiritual Living, located in the downtown Pasadena area, the Pasadena Playhouse District, to be more specific. We are right when I thought I could remember what it was that we are, it slips me. No, we're a trans-denominational, metaphysical, spiritual center. And what that means is we honor all faiths, just as we did up here. So welcome physically for being here. Thank you on Zoom or Facebook or YouTube for being with us today. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here with us today. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. We have an amazing service for you today. Oh my gosh. Although Reverend Michael Lattimore is out, we have our assistant minister, Reverend Dr. Nicole Robbins. So she's here, and that's exciting. You know, I called her last night just to check her pulse. She said, "Oh, I'm working on my sermon," and I said, "Well, I didn't see you yesterday here at the retreat." She says, "No, I went to another retreat." So that lets me know she's really driven about this philosophy and learning, and she's working on her sermon. So she's going to be moving some furniture around in your head today. So hopefully, yeah. So let's give some shout outs to our volunteers and people who helped make this service run, starting with our band. We have the best band in all of CSL. Yeah, we do. Starting off with Brian as our drummer, Chris on the piano, and I have no idea where the bass player went, but Leon Johnson, he's on the bass. Yeah. And we have other volunteers. We have Dorothy in the back on the Hugs team. We have Julian on the camera that keeps us live. We have Albert on the sound. And Milton is typically here, but again, he's out with family stuff going on, so keep him in your prayers. And as always, of course, we have tandem parking. And if you can park behind someone and take a picture of your license plates or leave your phone number on the dashboard so they can call you in case someone wants to leave. Yeah, I love you too, I know.
The car has respect and love on the bumper sticker, but it wasn't mine.
It wasn't yours. All right. Sorry for the false alarm. But if we can do that, it makes it that much easier. So, thank you for being here today. I see some new faces. If you're new here, first-time visitor, or raise your hand so we can thank you. We love to meet with you afterwards. And let me ask everyone to stand because we're going to read our affirmation on the inside of your bulletin. Now, we had some problems this morning trying to print these things up. It's upside down. Reverend Nikki, she came upstairs and she helped me out. And she says, oh my gosh, it's upside down. I said, well, maybe they have to stand on their head to read this. So, yeah. So let's read this together. When we are rooted in the one, our lives unfold in ever-increasing richness. For spirit is the source and substance of all good. So while you remain standing, we do experiential namaste sawabona. Sawabona meaning I see you, you see me. Namaste, the God in me salutes the God in you. Recognize the God in you. So here's an opportunity for you to turn around, recognize someone, hug someone, give a high five. All right, let's remain standing. Our guest singer today is Tina Meeks as she comes to the stage, and we're going to sing our morning hymn. Okay, right. Congregational song.
Thank you.
Good morning, Ahiah. It's nice to see everyone today. I'm like, oh, it's people here. Okay. So I'm one of the practitioners here at Ahiah. I've been here for a while, but sometimes you guys may not see me. I work after I leave church, so I kind of come in and out. But whenever I'm here, I'm just grateful because it's such a loving and special place. So I'm going to do the reading today, and I'm going to read from Spiritual Liberation by Michael Beckwith. And I think we might have this in the bookstore. So it says, who said you're only human? As we open our hearts, we will see that our individual challenges and those our planet is facing come from the reactive mind. Justifications such as, I didn't really want to do it, but I'm only human, so I hit them up. Or we suspect that they are planning to bomb us, so a primitive strike is the only possible response. Are the ego's desire to maintain control and thereby survive at all costs? The notion that I am only human becomes an excuse for revenge, hatred, violence, injustice, and laziness. Once this excuse is imprinted in our subconsciousness, we begin to operate from that mindset of self-preservation, which in turn becomes a breeding ground for selfishness, greed, retaliation, lack of forgiveness. The law of self-preservation is the law of the unaware, unawakened human experience. What exactly is preserved? The ego and its sense of an experience separate from the whole. The false rationale that I am only human is to be replaced with this: I am a spiritual being having a precious human incarnation. I have the innate capacity to reveal my true nature of wholeness, wisdom, joy, peace, compassion. I keep this truth about myself before my inner gaze, and I know this to be the truth about all beings. In a consciousness of love and gratitude, I allow my oneness with the whole to inform my thoughts and actions. By single-mindedly keeping the truth about ourselves and all beings before us, we don't so readily describe ourselves as being only human, thereby justifying aggression and violence against others and ourselves. Instead, we remind ourselves that we may bring the light of wisdom, compassion, unconditional love, forgiveness, generous of heart, self-acceptance, and trust into our relationship with others and ourselves. So I just ask you to let that reading just sit for a minute. And close your eyes if you feel so moved to do so. As we go into knowing that there's one God, one mind, one love, one power, one universe. And it is here that presence is always around, always active, always answering. And we are one with that spirit. And we have a divine connection to that spirit. And knowing that we have a divine connection to that spirit, then we know that we are more than only human. We know that we are a spiritual being. And we know that we operate from a place of love, wholeness, peace, joy, forgiveness. And we are thankful for knowing that we are a spiritual being operating here on earth, having a human experience. And so as we move through this service, we keep this knowledge, this knowing of us being a spiritual being in our hearts. And I bless this service today, knowing that all will be revealed to us, all of our answers, all of our prayers. We will be grounded in knowledge, and we will be grounded in understanding the faith of the oneness. I am so grateful for all of the practitioners that are here today, our volunteers, our musicians, and our minister who will be delivering a profound message. So I release my word to the law, knowing that I am a spiritual being, along with everyone else here in this room, and along with everyone else in the world, because God is all there is. And so we are also all that it is. Namaste.
Wow, thank you, Lake, for that prayer and reading. It was heartfelt. Thank you. You know, as I'm sitting over here while she was doing this, I had my eyes closed and I opened them up and I see some new faces. So that's exciting. And thank you for being here today. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here with us. Also online, if you're just now joining us, thank you, thank you, thank you. And once again, our Reverend Nicole is speaking today. Her sermon is Rooted in Spirit, Rich in Life. We talked a little bit about that last night, so I'm going to encourage you to grab a pen and make some notes on your bulletin because, as I said earlier, she plans on helping you to move some furniture around up here. So, and that's the next voice you'll hear after Tina Meeks. Help me welcome Tina Meeks, please.
Almost forgot about me, didn't you? I don't know if you've celebrated at all this year, but if you haven't, here's an opportunity. It's the end of the year. It's December. We've got a lot of birthdays this month. My birthday's this month. Chris Glick's birthday's this month. Your birthday's this month, Clark? How many others? Got another one back there? Wow, we've got at least 6 birthdays, so no excuses. We're going to celebrate because it's December. Come on, everybody. It's December. Come on, celebrate and remember the good times and the bad. Come on, celebrate from now to the end of the year. Yeah. It's that time. Come on, celebrate. Come on, celebrate. Let your hair down. We are moving on now. From now to the end of the year. It's that time again. We're having a party. Yes, we are. So let's get it started. From now to the end of the year. Light a candle. Shine it all through the land. Be joyful, extend a hand. From now to the end of the year. It's December. Come on, celebrate and remember the good times and the bad. Come on, celebrate from now to the end of the year. Everybody, dance the night away. Let your hair down. Leave your cares behind. Moving on now. Now to the end of the year. Come on, guys. Woo! We're partying, y'all. Let's enjoy this month. Hey, it's December. Come on, celebrate and remember the good times and the bad. Come on, celebrate from now to the end of the year. Hey, oh, summer, spring, and fall. Just forget it all. Now that winter's here, time to spread some cheer. It's a holiday, time to laugh and play. All the party life, make the season bright. It's a family crew, friends and neighbors too. Let the people know everywhere you go. Lots of brand new toys for the boys and girls. Let the children sing, hear the sleigh bells ring. Time to celebrate. Oh, it's a holiday. Oh, it's a holiday. Yeah, it's a holiday. Oh, it's
Meeks in the house.
Thank you.
We definitely know that there's one mind, because when I was planning my sermon, I was like, hey, guess what, everyone? It's December. And Tina Meeks did it much better than I did. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, and as Frederick so beautifully said, I was actually at a retreat yesterday that I planned to go about 4 months ago. So when Reverend Mike said, hey, the Pledge Lunch retreat is December 6th, I'm like, I've already committed to another retreat. So I was so sorry to miss everyone yesterday, but I heard it was fantastic and wonderful workshop. And so I'm just really sorry to have missed it. I really would have loved to have been here, but I was in Casa de Maria in Santa Barbara, Mendocino. Mendocino, is that what it is? Yeah, Mendocino. Mendocino. I get all confused with them. But Casa de Maria was pretty much destroyed by the mudslides. And this was the first time I'd been back. And it was quite an emotional experience, because this is a beautiful, sacred center. And to realize that the mud just destroyed it, and just to see it coming back from the mud is just a beautiful. And I know for our community here in Ahiah, that the fires, we are rising, we are raising, I heard a story from someone who said their insurance was just paying them more and more. And that's the prosperity consciousness that we have here. Knowing that if we get burned down by fire or destroyed by mud or water, that we can rebuild stronger than ever. So I just want us all to hold that in our consciousness, that knowing that no matter, I was looking at a tree, there's this tree there called the mother tree. And it was massive. I think it was 450 years old, they said. And it had these long limbs when I was there last time. But the limbs were trimmed. I'm sure the mud took out the lower limbs, and they had it trimmed. And though there was a trauma, the tree still rises. And I know as we go through trauma, we still rise. We might not look the same, but we are just as strong, if not stronger. So I want to invite everyone today. It's December. Our new theme of the month is Soul Celebration. So we are going to celebrate our soul today. Our topic, as Frederick said, is rooted in spirit, rich in life. And so I want everyone to think of that mother tree. I probably should have taken a photo of it, but I didn't have my phone. I felt like I was missing a limb during the day. But I want everyone now to place their feet solidly on the ground. I want you to root your feet on the ground. There's something called earthing, grounding earthing, and it's making direct physical contact with the earth's natural surfaces, such as water, ground, grass. Yesterday, I think we weren't allowed to take off our shoes, but I did. And there was this beautiful grass area that I was just walking around in my bare feet and just rooting to the ground, because scientifically, our bodies create a lot of positive charges, electrical charges, and the earth is a negative charge, so it kind of diffuses it. So just spending 15 to 20 minutes a day in earth, in our bare feet, we can discharge this excess energy. And it reduces inflammation, it calms the nervous system, improves our sleep. I slept really well last night. It supports our heart health, boosts our immunity. So it's a really great practice. But let's talk about physically, spiritually today. Grounding returns us to this present moment. It returns us to feeling safe in our space. And it's reconnecting us with the support of our Mother Earth, being there, Mother Gaia. And it helps us to remember, I am held, I belong, I am supported. So I encourage us all to take a moment and close your eyes if you wish, and just do a little breathing practice. So as I inhale, I draw in the root of all being. And as I exhale, I release into the abundant life. So as we're breathing right now, I ask you, what does rich in life mean to you right now? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? What does it taste like? How does it feel in your body? So just taking this moment to gather those images, thoughts, sounds, however they came forward for you. And gently bring yourself back to this moment. And then open your eyes if you're ready. So richness is not what we accumulate, but what consistently flows through us. Does anyone have something to share what it means to be rich in life to you? What is it? Community. Thank you. Love. Thank you. Relationships. Bringing joy. Freedom. Meaningful experiences. Experiences. Not stuff, but experiences. Family. Support. Well, quite ironically, we're going to touch a little bit of each of that today. So I'm going to give you the Reader Digest version of my sermon. Okay? You can leave after this, but I encourage you to stay because I know I'm going to have some silly story that I'm going to share about something. So I encourage you to stay. Today's sermon is going to come down to 5 things. There's a power in the universe that we can use for good. Everyone. There's a power in the universe that we can use for good, and it uses us. Number 2, the past does not set precedent. The past does not set precedent. It is done unto me as I believe. It is done unto me as I believe. We are all one. Love is the answer. All right, we can all go home and have our chili and do our drum circle, right? Sit down, Denise. I got a crazy story to tell. This is what our sermon is about today, these 5 topics. So we have the tree. The tree is rooted in good, and there's a power in the universe. The tree doesn't sit there and look at its roots and wonder how I'm being fed. The tree is nourished by good soil. The tree is nourished by the water that comes from the heavens. The tree doesn't strain to produce fruit, and if it can't produce fruit, it doesn't think, oh my God, I'm not producing fruit. What's wrong with me? The tree just is. The tree, when it has strong, deep roots, a storm will not topple it. And the tree can only get as tall as the depths of the roots. So as I'm growing these roots into the ground, I can expand because I have a firm foundation. And when the tree, the soil is nourished, the canopy of the tree expands effortlessly. This reminds me that I don't have to fight for my good. Why? Because there's a power in the universe that I can use for good. I root myself in this truth. Science of Mind textbook, the first page, page 25. In ministerial school, I think we spent 2 classes, which are 8-hour classes a day, on this one page. There's only 3 paragraphs on that page. We went by every sentence, line by line. To suppose that the creative intelligence of the universe would create man in bondage and leave him bound would dishonor the creative power, which we call God, Jehovah, Yeshiva, whatever name you want to call the Spirit. To suppose that God can make a human as an individual without leaving us to discover ourselves would be to suppose the impossibility. Individuality must be spontaneous. It can never be automatic. The seed of freedom must be planted in the innermost being of humans. But like the prodigal son, Humans must make the great discovery for ourselves. It's up to us to make this discovery, to find the seeds. On that same page, we see abundance in the universe. We cannot count the grains of a single sand on the beach, the grain of sands on a single beach. How about the stars in the sky, I will add. I love to look at the sky. Did you guys see the moon the other day? Oh my gosh, it felt like you can touch it. It was right there. The earth and universe contains untold riches. The very air is vibrant with power. Why then is man weak, poor, and afraid? Science of Mind deals with these questions. The divine plan is one of freedom. Bondage is not God ordained. Freedom is the birthright of every soul. So there's a power in the universe that we can use, and it uses us, right? We can use this power for good. All right, this is one of those silly stories now. I was sitting there the other day trying to figure out what to binge on Netflix. And I went to Stranger Things, but I'm like, I just couldn't get into it. So I turned on K-pop Demon Hunters. My students are like, oh, this show is great, this movie's great, but they're 13. So I'm like, all right, I don't know. Do I really want to watch this? So I kept watching it, and I was like, wow, there's some snappy little tunes in this, right? And I was like sitting here tapping my toe, watching this movie, and then I'm like, wow, there's a really good message in this movie, right? Like those with kids. I was like, wow. So this movie is talking about, fighting the demons. But what are the demons? Those are our beliefs that we are in bondage, our beliefs that we're less than, our beliefs that my childhood patterns control us. So what is number 2 of my Reader Digest Cliff Note? The past does not set precedent. So what happened in our past doesn't mean it's going to happen in our future unless we decide it's going to happen. So in this movie, the huntress ladies were fighting the Saja boy demons, and coming to find out, do we need a spoiler alert? Anyone going to watch it? Spoiler alert, one of the good people had her own demons. Shocking, right? One of the good have their own demons, unhealed issues, shame. Shame of not being good enough, shame of coming from the wrong family, shame of not fill in the blank. So I was like, wow, this is kind of good. So the struggle shows up and we feel unrooted. We don't feel that spiritual grounding. Life feels unstable. Growth feels to be lacking. We have moments when our roots feel shallow. And it doesn't mean we're disconnected. It means that's just a time that we have to go deeper. We are going from survival to sustenance. How about just getting by? Oh, this is good enough. I've been talking about doing construction in my house since 2006. I pulled the first permit. So 19 years I've been talking about doing construction in my house. And I was like, you know what, this room's okay. It's small, but it's fine. That's what happens sometimes. We go to that sense of, I'm good enough. This relationship is, he's a nice enough guy. She cooks a nice enough meal, keeps the house clean. But where are we called to go deeper? Am I supplied? I belong. Life is for me. Life is to live in big rooms with big A-frame ceilings. But I didn't believe that I could afford it because that would be another loan I'd have to take out. What's number 3? Done unto me as I believe. So I had this belief that taking out another loan would be too much. I don't know. This house is good enough. It's great. I like it. I'm comfortable. Does anyone know what it's like to be comfortable? I see a lot of heads nodding. I'm comfortable. It's fine. But I had to go within myself. And the greatness comes on the other side of our resistance. What was I resisting? I have to tell you, this is not in my notes. I was so resistant to having the ordination doctorate birthday party celebration because I had to stand up here and say, wow, look what I've accomplished. Look what I've done. And it was really hard for me. So hard for me that I went and got sick the next week because I had to process all the energy. You know, standing up and owning who I am and what I've done and my being as a spiritual, and coming here and, oh my gosh, am I good enough to give sermons and wisdom talks? It was hard for me, but I'm trying my best to keep taking that next step forward, to acknowledge, yes, I am good enough. I do deserve to be a minister with a mic. I'm saying good things. I'm inspiring people. So this greatness is coming from this resistance. I have to get over that bridge. Ernest reminds us that the inherent nature of man is forever seeking to express itself in terms of freedom, right? This is my freedom. As soon as I drop that story of, I don't belong up here, I'm not good enough, who's going to listen to me, all these other things that, oh, I might mess up, I might make a fill in the blank of myself up here. This is, as soon as I do that, I can let go of that done unto me as I believe and really believe it. And I encourage all of us, is there a place in our life where we're like, I don't know if I'm good enough, I don't know if financially, emotionally, health-wise, you know, this foot's been hurting me. I got to say, shout out to Ellen and Brigitte. They did some Reiki and some drum healing on me, and my ankle healed really quickly. It's a little tender still. I'm not going to go rollerblading or, you know, run around on the tennis court too fast, but like, wow, my ankle, remember a week ago I could barely get up these steps. So I want to, what's the other one? We are all one. We are all one. It takes a village. It takes a village. Health and wellness is contagious. So is disinformation and everything else. As Lake so beautifully said in her reading today, do we want to listen to what's going on in the nonsense, or do we want to come together and recognize that we are all one, and health and wellness is our birthright, and let's share it with everyone. As we come as a collective, there's a lot more new possibilities for us. We can move together and we can stand on each other's shoulders. So this is called, the roots of a tree connect. It's called root grafting. It's when the trees come together underneath the soil. We don't see it because it happens below the soil. And the first time I heard about this, I was like, whoa, that is really cool, right? And that's what we're doing here. These trees, they exchange water and nutrients to each other. So if one tree is lacking nutrients, it grabs it from the other tree. It shares chemical signals like there's a fire coming. They support each other during stress, but they also share strength, hidden connection, and collective resistance. This is what Ahiah is. This is what Ahiah is. This is what's happening below the surface. This is why we're doing our pledges. This is why we're coming together as a community, because we're here to uplift each other. But the funny thing is that we are so connected that when I went to do the little work on my house, I got motivated by one of our congregants here. I'm not going to call your name out, Troy. Was that Reverend Michael or what, right? But it ended up being one of my students' dads said, you know what, I'll help you out, your family. And I'm just paying the workers directly. He's not taking a cut. I'm just paying them directly. He's organizing everything for me so much that this is how synchronicity works. New person in the back, I want you to raise your hand and stand up. Please stand up. Everyone, this is Marlon. Marlon is a good friend of the contractor who's helping me. And Marlon came to remove the accumulation of product at my house. And I started talking with him. I'm like, hey, Marlon, where do you live? Guess where Marlon lives? Altadena. And guess what happened to Marlon's family home? Yeah. So Marlon is part of our network here. Marlon is part of our community. Whether he knew it or not, Marlon is part of our family. And here he is today to be with us, So if anyone has the need for junk removal, I want you to talk to Marlon. Marlon is the man. We had a nice long conversation. He's our people. He's our family. So we need to help Marlon out and use Marlon for our services. So anyone rebuilding a house, there's our guy, right? Yeah? And I just want to thank you, Marlon. He said he was going to show up to hear me talk one day, and here he is. So got to call him out on this. But what else is part of our community, I want to share. This is Melissa. She's our new administrative assistant working remotely. She needs our help, and this is what we do. Her daughter, her oldest daughter, who's 18, she broke her leg a couple months ago. And now her son, who's in the picture, she's carrying her. She has a newborn. But then her son, I think he's like 3 years old, he's in the hospital right now. They don't know what's wrong. They're doing a lot of tests. They're doing a lot of things. He's gone from 2 hospitals now. But this is where we come in. We need to send love and light to this family. We need to pray for this boy. We need to add him to our healing candle. We need to add him to our prayer list. This is what we are all one is. Number 4, we are all one. This is our opportunity to come together. So I want us all to take a moment, a deep breath. And we're just going to send love and light to Melissa and her family, knowing that regardless of conditions, God is there. God is operating. Thank you. This is why we're here. This is why we gather on Sunday. This is why we do our pledges. This is why we come together in community, to love, to support each other, to stand on each other's shoulders, to encourage each other to go from glory to greater glory, or to pull someone up out of that hole that they've somehow dug themselves into. So I heard that the event went really great yesterday, and Reverend Mike, is it up there? Yeah. Okay. Reverend, what's that? Yeah. Yeah, well, I think I did this less than I did this last night. No, maybe I did this morning. Actually, I did this morning. So I heard that they were brainstorming and planning for next year. And these are just some of them. There was a lot on that list. And I want so every Sunday, the seats are full. We have 2 services, positive cash flow, amen to that, amen. Event center, choir, which I've been talking about for 2 years now, jazz events, courtyard renovation and coffee, bookstore and gift store, events for young adults, including having lots of teens with their own service, an adult retreat, meet the neighbors. I remember when I used to go to lunch with Reverend Scott, I'd be like, Reverend Scott, look at all these apartment buildings. Why aren't these people in our center? Let's get these people. There's all these apartment buildings. I'm kind of like partial to the next one, singles game night. I'm good for that. I'm up for that. And next year, 111 pledgers or more. I'm going to add this or something better for our highest good. After I saw that, I kind of threw that in there. I heard as of yesterday we had 61, which is 4 away from our goal of 65. So anyone still holding out there, let's do this. So the final thing is love is the answer. That's really the answer to all of this. We are love. We are Ahiah. We are coming together to lift and heal the community, to react less, to forgive faster, to trust deeper, to live freer. Love is not a feeling, it's a foundation. It is who we are. Love is the richest soil that life can grow in. So just to remember, there's a power in the universe that we can use for good. The power in the universe that we can use for good. The past does not set precedent. It is done unto you as you believe. Done unto me. Sorry, I want to redo that again. It's done unto me as I believe. Unto me. We are all one. Love is the answer. When we are rooted in spirit, we can say this too. When we are rooted in spirit, we discover that we are already rich in life, right? That's what this community is about, is coming together to heal, to love, to nourish each other. I was so excited when I saw this was the topic I got to speak on, because I know that as I am creating the universe is creating me, right? So it is our goal on how we want to see the universe in front of us. How did Marlon end up at my doorstep, right? Because it went from Troy to John to we are all here together, and it's not by accident. As Reverend Michael says, it's the cosmic coordinating committee, right? We are all here, and you all know my origin story of how I ended up here, but it's just really, I look around this room and I just am so blessed to know each and every one of you, because everyone here has made a difference in my life, whether I've ever met you or not, just by holding space here. So let's go inside to that special place, recognizing and knowing that there is one life, one power, one presence, and that is the source of all creation. It is the infinite intelligence that breathes the stars, the holy love that sustains every heartbeat. It is unshakable ground of being that holds all things in perfect order. This life is abundant. This life is generous. This life is whole. And it is expressing itself right here as me, as us, as this sacred community. Knowing this recognition that I am rooted in spirit that knows no lack, no limitation, no separation. I am anchored in a presence that is eternal, dependable, and infinitely loving. Just as the great tree draws its strength from the deep and unseen roots, I too draw my strength, courage, clarity, wisdom from the infinite within me. I am rooted in peace, rooted in purpose, rooted in divine truth, rooted in love. And because I am rooted in spirit, I am rich in every good thing. I am rich in love, rich in health, rich in opportunities. I am rich in friendships and divine appointments, rich in joy that overflows, rich in resources that meet me right where I am today, rich in the inner knowing that life rises up to meet me again and again. I speak my word for myself and every beloved being in the spiritual community in this universe, that we open to the wide richness of love, of life, trusting the divine circulation that flows so effortlessly when I say yes. I am guided, I am supported, I am blessed beyond measure. Every path is made clear, every need is met, every prayer is already answered in the mind of God. Even before it is prayed, God has the answer for us. I affirm that each step of us into our next chapter with great confidence, grounded, centered, and spiritually hydrated from the deep well of divine source. Our lives blossom with purpose, our gifts unfold beautifully, our good multiplies, and we walk in gratitude knowing that spirit is our only foundation, but our forever supply. With full hearts, we bless our community, sending love out to Jackie and Chris, their family, Milton, Linda, their families, Melissa, Ezra, Olivia, Asta, Sebastian, and Dev to their family. Knowing that our hearts are full with our work, our creativity, and our unfolding future. We are truly rooted in spirit and rich in life. I give thanks, deep abiding thanks for the truth of this word, for the power that responds to my faith, and for the joy that fills this sacred moment. I release it, I let it be, and together we say, and so it is. Amen, amen, asho, aho. So, our affirmations. Every breath reconnects me to spirit. Every breath reconnects me to spirit. Every moment enriches my life. I prosper because I'm aligned with the abundant nature of spirit. As I root myself in divine love, my life expands with grace. And so it is. Woohoo! All right, my lovelies, what time is next? Oh, conscious contribution. Whether you're giving online or giving a text or mailing a check, we are grateful here, knowing that your gift goes to nourish our community, ourselves, because we know as we give, the law of circulation returns to us. So let's just hold our hands up and send a little good juju. As we gather in the sacred place, we recognize the infinite abundance of spirit that flows through all things. With open hearts, we give these offerings as a testament to our faith in the divine. May these gifts serve to uplift, heal, and nurture our community, extending love, peace, and kindness to those who need it most. We give in gratitude, knowing that as we give, we participate in the endless cycle of good that returns to us multiplied. May our offerings be a blessing, expanding the reach of love and light in the world, and so it is. Let's do our affirmation. This gift I give is law in action. I send it forth with joy, confidence, and ease. I am blessed by the law of giving and receiving. As I now share my gifts with life, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And so it is. Amen and amen. Thank you, my loves. All right. We get to dance and cheer and shout and scream. All right. Tina, please.
Okay, Leon. Oh, shoot. Oh, let me see if I got it.
People keep on learning. Soldiers
I'll tell you later.
keep on warning. World keep on turning. 'Cause it won't be too long. Oh, coward, keep on lying, while your people keep on dying. World, keep on turning. 'Cause it won't be too long. Oh, well, I'm so glad I got to do it again. Last time around, it seems I just couldn't win. church. Let's just groove a little bit here because we're going to have a great week reaching higher ground this month, next month. Moving on. Yeah. Higher ground. I'm so glad I got to do it again. Last time on earth I did hold us in. Now the love of God is flowing within. Gonna keep on trying till I reach my higher ground. Yes.
We have the most amazing singers here. We have. You left me speechless. 1 second. Yeah. Woo, Tina. Yeah, I know, right? Yep. Spirit just wanted me to stall church a little bit longer because my sermon's a little shorter than Reverend Michael's, so Spirit's like, let's take a little extra time. Have a little water. Thank you, Tina. That was wonderful. So yeah, let's give it up for Tina again. Woo! I must say, our music department is really great. Thank you. All right, I think I'm back now. I got this email direct from Dr. D's sermon. She has something spectacular coming up to end the year. Just empowering me. It'll be a 10-day, December 22nd through the 31st, 8:15 to 9 p.m. or a.m. a.m., ooh, get your day started. Are you allowing things to stop you from living your best in 2026? Become the you that you truly want to be. Excuse me. So it's a 10-day. There's a love donation, and I will be putting it into our newsletter, and please look forward to it. All right. Call our youth of the 21st century. Come on, youth, come on down.
Hello, good morning, everybody. So we're having our chili thing today, as we all know, right? Awesome. So, Sophia, you're gonna say a little something about that, and then Alice will.
Hi, so today, like he said, is our chili fundraiser, and we have 6 different types of chilies, and it's one bowl for 10, but if you get 2, you get them for 15. So I think that's good, and then you have an option of cornbread or Fritos, but if you do both, it's just a $2 extra, because I would do both. I mean, like, if you're trying to get full, I would do both. But the different types of chilies is a green chicken chili, a traditional beef chili, but that's spicy. So if you like some spicy stuff, I would get that one. And then there's a turkey chili, and then there's a vegetarian chili with impossible meat. But for those who don't like any type of meat texture at all, there's a vegan chili. And then we have a shirt announcement.
So we are selling our We Thrive youth program shirts for $30. They will be for sale right next. We also have a hoodie. This is ready to be ordered. They will be $65. They're great quality, I promise you. We were out of medium and large sizes for the t-shirts. We now have them back. So if you guys... Oh, and small. We have every size for anybody. $30. We will be selling them in the main room. So. Oh, this is for us. This whole everything that we're doing today, raising money for us to go to camp. So anything that you guys could donate for us to go to camp is very appreciated.
Just a reminder that camp is Martin Luther King weekend, and it is right around $400 per kid to go. We have 11 teens going and 2 advisors. And also, just want to point out that Ellis and Sophia, who ran for teen leadership of camp during summer, this will be their first camp that they will be actually doing the leadership role. And we are really proud of them. First time Ahiah has had leaders. I do not think it will be the last. I think we're going to have a lot of leaders. And the younger kids that we affectionately call the Seekers are not coming out because today they're celebrating Bodhi Day. So that is when Buddha sat under the Bodhi tree and did the meditation to understand about human suffering. And they're making a beautiful tree, a Bodhi tree, that we'll put down on that bulletin board later so everybody can see it. And some of the ways that people celebrate is with lights and tea and cookies, and that's what they're doing. So they chose that over this. I can't blame them.
I would too.
So just want to say thank you to everybody for all your support. And the chili is all homemade. It's delicious. We have cornbread. Did you explain there's a choice of cornbread? Okay, perfect. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. Thank you, teens. Thank you, teens. We also are doing our toy drive for Friends Indeed, and this is financial or toys, and it's through with Nancy Johnson. So please make sure to give your contributions by December 14th. We're giving kids in our community after I almost said after class. After service and after chili, we are going to do our drum circle with Troy and Steffi and Brigitte. They are awesome. They're amazing. I encourage everyone to stay. We have our book study, Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, on Tuesday evenings online, 7 to 8:30. Our healing circle every Wednesday evening from 7 to 8:30. They're watching some really great movies. Who does that? Albert, what are you guys watching right now? Yeah, that's right. The chakra and the chakra. Yeah, the chakra healing. Yeah. Sadly, I work Wednesday evenings, so I can't join. Practitioners in the center, please raise your hand. I see back there and here and Lake, and my hand is up too. If you need some prayer, please reach out to us. We could do a checkup from the neck up right now, or we also have forums where we can write prayers, and our practitioners will pray over them. Or you can call in 24/7 and get a prayer spoken to you. A recorded prayer, 626-795-4216, option number 7. We got a lot of prayer. We can just prayer loving us up, huh? All right. I think it's time to celebrate this day. Woohoo. Thank you, everyone.
Can you feel the Spirit in this place? See the love of God on every face. Every creed and color we embrace. We are all God's children, living in grace. So we come together, united here as one. We raise our voices in praise. We celebrate this day. Celebrate this day. We're gonna celebrate this day in every way. Celebrate this day. Can you feel the joy See the love of God on every face. Every creed and color we embrace. Yes, we are all God's children, living in grace. I like this. So we come together, united here as one. We raise our voices in praise. We celebrate this day, every day. Celebrate this day. We're gonna celebrate in every way. Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power in this place? Yeah. See the love of God on every face. Every creed and color we embrace. We are all God's children, living in grace. So we come together, united here as one. We raise our voices in praise. We celebrate this day, every day. Celebrate this day. We're gonna celebrate in every way. Can you feel the spirit in this place? Can you feel the love of God? It's on every face. Can you feel power in this place? Can you see the love of God? It's on every face. Celebrate! Celebrate!
Please join the benediction. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is in all my affairs. I am it. I am it. And I share it. Just the way it appears and just the way it appears not. Thank you, life. Amen. Amen. Does someone say chili?